In this story, you'll meet 5 of our original participants: Josh, Bob, Russell, Catherine, and Richard. Individuals who have been part of Friends for nearly 3 decades. Their journeys show what's possible when the right supports are in place, not just for a moment, but for a lifetime. Joshua is a special kind of guy. He faced a lot of challenges since childhood, but with every challenge, he seemed to deal with them head on. He's a very gentle soul, and he has no fear, and I think that was probably a blessing for him. He's nonverbal, but he says a lot through his eye contact, his mannerisms, his gestures. And he is just a very caring person, very kind, very mild-mannered, and just a joy to be around.
Catherine is energetic, she's engaging, she is happy, she brings joy, and she's one of the best things in our life.
She's just fun to be around and fun to know. Yeah, she's special.
My brother Bob is a friendly, persistent guy who loves to ask questions of people. He loves to engage with others, and he always wants to talk to the prettiest girl in the room and ask her about her keys and her wallet. And they're always obliged to answer him.
My friend Russell. To me, Russell is just a gentle giant. Russell very much enjoys knowing what's going on. He very much likes to be in charge. He is very helpful. He likes to supervise, and you can tell because he carries around his clipboard and his papers, and that's very important to him.
In a word, Travis is amazing. Sorry. Trav was born with Klinefelter's, a pretty rare chromosome abnormality. And the reason I say Travis is amazing is all of the projections and all of the things they told us that he would never be able to do. He's blasted through the glass ceiling. He's done everything that they told him he couldn't do. He continues to teach us as a family. He loves unconditionally, he forgives immediately, and he's one of the greatest blessings of our lives.
During high school, especially as Catherine was getting older, and you realize that soon high school is going to be over, what do you do when the bus stops coming? It's really just goes up and up in your concern level. I mean, it starts even before that. What are you going to do when the yellow bus doesn't come anymore?
Stress, high stress for the family, I think, is that, okay, now what? What are we going to do to help her grow and become all she can be? And it's very challenging to face as a family, and obviously challenging for Catherine.
When the bus stops coming, when special education through public school ends, there's a lot of fear, there's a lot of unknown, there's a lot of what now, what now, what now? I had no idea what he was going to do, how he would be able to continue to progress, and even where he would be during the hours that I had to be at work. A lot of fear. There was a lot of fear and unknown.
That is the biggest fear for many of our families, certainly for my family, and not just felt by myself, but also by Joshua's brother and sister and those close to him. It was a big worry, and we knew as families that something had to happen. We had to make sure that in some kind of way, the bus would still come. Friends was created based on the things that I wanted for him. I had, as most parents, had very high standards for what I wanted the support to look like for him, what I wanted programs to look like that would support him, and really felt like if I wanted something that I really felt Joshua would benefit for, then naturally that would benefit others as well.
Now we're gonna do another big pull, big pull.
It also not only provided structure for Catherine, it really provided structure for the family. Okay, there is a bus coming. And it's the Friends bus. And they're gonna go do stuff. And it's gonna be okay.
Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys have a wonderful night. We'll see you in the morning. Bye, Miss Catherine.
What Friends of Broomfield means to Bob is a place for him to belong. I mean, a place where he can count on people, a place where he feels loved and supported, a place where he can be himself, and he can be his good self and his naughty self, and he still can be a part of it all. So I know I feel like Friends of Broomfield is a home for Bob, a second home.
You know, when you have these superhumans that are born with IDD and some invisible disabilities, they tend to kind of get lost in society. They fall between the cracks. And he's never fallen between the cracks here. He's always special, he's always learning, and he is progressing, and he is learning new things, and he's excited about the future of his life. Friends has given him excitement about his future.
If I didn't have Friends, one thing I would not have had a job. I would not have known how to take the bus. I would have not known how to budget. There's so many things that I would have not been able to do where if I didn't have day program. There's like a list of things. I don't know what exactly, but I just know that I would be worse than how I am now.
The community needs to recognize and understand how awesome it is that there are safety nets like this place in place, that there are happy, positive environments where the most vulnerable in our society can go and continue to grow and blow out that glass ceiling and become somebody that nobody ever thought they could become because they have the support of Friends of Broomfield, because they have a community, because that they've been given the confidence and the knowledge that, yeah, you can try this, and then you can try this, and you're going to accomplish this, and you may even be able to live on your own someday. Like, those ideas wouldn't even be in their mind without this program.
The things that we do that support our own lives and our own interests and our own needs, they need the support to do those things. So to live lives to their fullest, we need to provide these supports, and we need to do it far beyond caregivers. Caregivers are aging, and
it's important that we look at how this can continue to be the future safety net, because they will not always have their families and caregivers behind them, taking care of them day to day. So organizations like Friends need to be that essential caregiver for them so that they can live their best life. It's not an option.
Friends helped me find a home.
The peace of mind that long-term supports provides as a parent is beyond words. We're not always going to be here. And even though we think we're the only ones that can take care of these kiddos and can help them, we know that's not true. Without putting the supports in place, I don't know how any parent or caregiver can survive wondering what's going to happen when I'm not here. I mean, it's going to happen. So putting these supports in place now, putting the long-term options and the systems in place are vital. It's crucial, and it just creates a much happier life for everyone. Sorry.
All of us deserve to have meaningful lives. All of us deserve the opportunity to take advantage of what the world has to offer. And these services are essential because they ensure that individuals have the tools that they need to live the lives that they deserve.
All right, you ready?
A lot of people look as, oh, my disability is my issue, or my disability is my problem. And I look at it as that's the special thing that makes you different. It's great to be different, because if we were all the same, it'd be really boring. So it's not to look at it as your disability, look at it as more as your superpower. And that's what makes you great. And I love that everybody at Friends, even when I tell them that it's not a problem, it's not what's bad about you, but it's what's great about you. That's perfect that you are the way you are.